Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're back with a quick reading. Hopefully it's a quick reading. We're going to be finding out who is praying for you. And I realized I've done a reading like this once before, but speaking out of just being purely vain, I just didn't like how I looked in the video, so I deleted it. That was when I was going through a phase of like, what the hell am I doing with my hair kind of phase. But thank you to everyone who stuck with me on that journey, even though I looked atrocious. But I've never actually seen someone do this type of video because I know it could be a little bit taboo, mixing tarot and, some people feel like, oh, you can't follow tarot and believe in God and it's demonic. It just depends on your belief system. But I truly believe that you can believe in God, and sometimes it's good to use tarot as a form of divination here and there, okay? But I just thought, because I've been investigating a few things when it comes to my upbringing and how I've grown up, my belief systems, my dad being Muslim, my mom being Catholic, it's got me to a point where I'm like interested in like looking at things from a different perspective and stuff like that. So I'm kind of exploring things in that avenue, okay? But enough of me yapping. Actually, no, I lied. I recently uploaded a lyric video entitled Gender Wars. It's on my other channel called Awkward Confidence. And it would mean a lot to me if you guys could give it a like and drop a comment down below, even if it is an emoji, only because it helps with engagement. And that's the best way to help me as an independent artist, okay? And it's free. So other than that, let's get started. So we have 4 piles today. We have pile 1, which is all paths lead home, okay? We have pile 2, which is whale and the ochre elders. And then we have pile 3, which is called. And then we have pile 4, which is lifting the veil. So go ahead and pick your piles. I'm going to start. Okay, so 222, pile 1. You guys chose all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay, that's your advice. We have number 1, get over yourself. 1 is all about new beginnings and new portals, independence, okay? So we have if you believe. All right, we have purpose, may you discover your true north. We have the ladybug and the sweet pea, which is happiness. This is giving me good vibes because, who's praying for you could also have some certain connotations with it. Like some people could be praying for you and some people could be praying against you. So just keep that in mind. But from the vibe I'm getting is someone who's praying for you. It's someone who's actually praying for you in a very good, heartfelt way, okay? We have compassion. We have protection. Makes me think of Archangel Michael. And then we have thinking of you. And then we also have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, Earth sign energy. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So who is praying for you? I be thinking about you. Ooh, no. Okay, it's definitely someone who's thinking about you a lot. So if you randomly have gotten thoughts about someone out of the blue, especially dreams, like sometimes you may dream of someone that you maybe your conscious mind wasn't really thinking of in the day, but suddenly they popped out in your psyche, like in your dream, okay? And it's somebody who's definitely thinking about you, more so in a way where like, I hope Pawan is okay. Like, how is Pawan getting on? Okay, somebody who wishes you the best. They're praying for you to be protected. They may see that you are someone who has been, either you have been or you're most likely going to become targeted for something. So say for example, if you're someone who's had to go through a lot of ups and downs in your life, you had to go through a lot of struggle, a lot of strife, not to say that everyone doesn't, but like it may feel like you're constantly being targeted no matter where you go. Like if you walk into a classroom, if you're a student, you're always being bullied, or you're struggling to make friends, or if you are in a workplace, you're always seen as a threat, or if you are just existing. Some people just decide to target you no matter where you go. You're always being the subject of people's projections, okay? Or if you do something like me online, there you go. Like someone's praying for your protection. For some of you, someone could have seen you get hurt by people. Either it's like bullying or at workplace or university or even in love, and it's like if you're away from this person who's praying for you, they're praying for your protection. So when you're with this person, they feel safe, but they feel like you are safe with them. But if you are away from them, they are praying for your protection, especially if you're at a far distance from them. For some of you, this could be like someone older than you. So we do have the Hermit card, someone older and wiser who's praying for you, someone who has compassion. I feel like if you've gone through something really painful, it doesn't have to be recent, it could be like anything. Like this person has a lot of compassion for you. For some of you, it could be even an ancestor, like just wishing you the best and hoping for the best. Someone who's passed on, a passed away lover. But I'm getting, not lover, sorry. I was meant to say passed away loved one. But now that I accidentally said lover, it could be that if you become a widow or whatever it may be. But I'm getting like someone who has a lot of compassion for you, someone who feels your pain, someone who's very empathetic. But I'm getting this person could be older than you and wiser. This person is very emotionally expressive and emotionally available. Someone who actually has a lot of sympathy and empathy for you. Someone with a big heart. If you are religious and you do go to church or the mosque or the synagogue or the temple, wherever you go, it could be someone in the church. Sorry, in the community seen as a respected person. But I'm getting it's just someone that really cares about you, that has this very protective energy over you. It could be a father, it could be a mother, it could just be someone who's wiser, uncle, auntie. And they're praying that you have a lot of happiness in your life because maybe they've seen you go through depression, they've seen you gain it all, lose it all. They've seen you have a lot of loss, a lot of grief. So they're praying that you find happiness. For some of you, if you don't know what to do in life and you're feeling a bit lost, they're praying that you find your purpose. They find that what you're looking for, what you want to do, how you want to earn money, how you're going to make something of yourself. Like someone's really hoping that you find what is aligned for you. Okay, trigger warning. It's not that much of a trigger warning, but you could have a mother that's praying for you or a father that's praying for you, hoping that you get married and have kids because they would love to be grandparents. So they're kind of praying for you, hoping that you find, like, especially if you're a woman watching, they're like, I hope they have kids. But overall, I'm getting the majority of them is just like they're just praying for your protection because they may have seen you go through so much. And you guys could be very loving people, very like kind, sweetest people ever, and they've seen you give your love and not have it appreciated. So they're just kind of praying that you are protected from people who are seeking to harm you. Okay. For some of you, you may have never ever had to be bullied or hurt by friends, but like your weakness may come in the form of like people presenting themselves as false twins or like, oh, like I'm the one for you, but they end up being like, because this is a different type of betrayal. Like it's one thing to be betrayed by a lover, but some of you guys, not all of you guys, may have attracted people who are your partners, but these partners become your enemies. Like they hate you. Okay. And it's like you're being protected or someone's praying that you're protected from such people. Okay. And it's weird, when I was younger, I used to think like, why would your own partner like hate you or resent you or be jealous of you or harm you? And then I became an adult and I realized these things happen more common than you think, like narcissism, sociopaths, like you come across all types of weird people in the world. Okay. But yeah, this person is hoping that you find your balance, you find your stability, you find your footing in this world. But for some of you, it's your ancestors, it's people who've passed away. But majority, it's like people older than you, people who love you, people who are related to you. Yeah, we do have get over yourself. Yeah, so I'm getting like they're hoping that you take the lessons that you're learned from this life and you don't like become hard on yourself and think, oh, am I not good enough, or oh, have I done something to deserve all of this. Like, they're hoping that you see it as a lesson and you grow and evolve and you learn to be protected, and you thrive in the end, you find happiness, and not take it out on yourself. Because get over yourself is like about the ego. It's like, don't look at it as in like there's something wrong with you. Just look at it as something that you can learn from. Everything in life is an opportunity to learn and grow from, the good and the bad. Okay. But your advice here is if you believe. So if you believe, what's that regarding though? Can we clarify if you believe? So yeah, we have the Lovers card. So say for example, if you believe could be like, some of you may have given up on love. Some of you are like, oh my God, like there's too many like people who are disappointing. Some of you, your dream could be to be a parent, father, a mother, and get married. And you feel like, oh, but the dating pool has piss in it. So what am I supposed to do? You know? And this person could be praying for you, hoping that you find that divine counterpart that you can settle down and finally get married, finally have children with, and feel that you can be loved and cared for. Okay. But the advice here is if you believe, like it's all about your thoughts become your reality. So I know it's so hard, and it must be so annoying for someone to sit back and tell you just be positive, knowing damn well you've tried to stay positive, but every single time there's been a very negative experience. It takes a lot of strength to train your mind to think positive, no matter how many times that you've been disappointed by people. But, you know, depending on your belief system, there are, I don't know if it's in Christianity or if it's in Islam, but there is a saying, as in, God will not change your circumstance until you change your heart. So it's not to say like, oh, if you have a bad heart, that's why it's happening to you. But it's more like there's something in you that you need to change, or maybe even like get rid of, for you to then access a certain part of your life. For example, if you know you have, I'm going to use my placements as an example. Libra moon, I am. So if you know you have Libra placements and you may have this tendency to people please in order to keep the peace, in order for everyone to get along and whatnot, and you keep attracting people that kind of overstep your boundaries, but you're like, I just want to keep the peace, so I'm just going to be okay with this. Yeah, deep down, it's like, I'm not okay with this. Then you're going to keep attracting people that disrespect your boundaries until you learn how to set those boundaries and be like, I'm sorry, no, I'm not going to do this. And if me setting boundaries disturbs the peace, then so be it. You know, like it's like you're going to have to go through things like that until you learn. Or if you have something about yourself where you may struggle with self-love, you're going to attract people that are going to force you to learn how to put yourself first. And it's sad because sometimes lessons are painful, but then sometimes lessons don't have to be painful. It just depends on, you know, whether you're really paying attention to, whether you're really learning for it. It's like in my first year of teaching, oh my God, I was so lenient. I had this, again, my Libra moon placements. I wanted to please my students because I didn't want their parents to come for me. I wanted my kids to like me and everything. And then everyone just started walking all over me until one day when after I got back from maternity leave, I finally said, F it. Like, I'm sick and tired of people thinking that they can be disrespectful just because I'm nice. Like, I'm not going to be that way anymore. It does not get me anywhere in life, and it does not feel good. Because I'm catering to other people, but I'm not catering to myself. So then I just put my foot down and I just started setting those boundaries away from the start. And then I started becoming a lot more respected, and I started applying this to every single relationship I had. It's like I went from being like, I'll do anything for everyone because I just want to get along, to I don't care if we get along or not. And the funny thing is, I've become a very confrontational person, which is why, like, I address things in my readings. Like, I'm sure I have other tarot readers thinking like, ooh, like what the hell is she talking about? Like, what's going on? What's the beef? Because it's like with me, like if I want to address something, I'm gonna address it. Like, I don't care who it is. Like, I'm very confrontational and I'm very open about that. But I never was like this before. I was always like, I don't want to. I just want to get along, you know. Enough about me. The point is, you're going to be going through things in your life that are meant to teach you, and what this person is praying for you is in regards to that is hoping that you learn from these things and you don't let it change you into like a monster, but you become wiser. Like you don't get rid of your kindness, your softness, your ability to love, but you just become more selective with who you give that to, okay? But your advice here is all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So this person's hoping that you follow your intuition because this person knows, or this entity knows that you are very intuitive. They know that you have what it takes to redirect your life and give yourself the best life ever. However, when you ignore your intuition, you put yourself in situations that may be detrimental. So trust in yourself, okay? When you can trust your own intuition, you will know who you can trust on and rely on, sorry. But if you can't even trust your own intuition, then you're going to trust the wrong people and they're going to let you down every single time, okay? But that's all I'm getting for part 1. I'm going to move on to part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want a personal reading, guys, just email me. And if you want to join my membership, feel free. It's only £2.99. And if you guys want me to see anything or do any reading, just let me know. I'm really open. Yeah. Pile 2. 15 minutes and 22 seconds. You guys chose the Whale on the Orca Elders. Okay. Share your song. Frequency of sound. Diving deep. This card reminds me to be vulnerable. It's more like you got to get something off your chest, okay? But let's see. We have 43, put others first. 4 is all about stability, grounding, protection. And 3 is all about foundation, support, friendships, okay? Add them together, you get 7, which is all about learning. So we have put others first. We have trust. We have key. May you let the answer come. We have the moth and the eucalyptus, which is an ending. We have forgiveness. So what I mentioned in part 1 is I was talking about like someone could be praying for you, but I also take into consideration that people can pray against you too. They can pray for your downfall. They can pray to be in your life. They can pray for many different things. So that's why I'm, keeping an open mind. We have memories, childhood. We have stalking you. We have, I can hear my son. We have earth sign energy, 4 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the 10 of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have the Death card, which is Scorpio. Okay, so who's praying for you, pile 2? I'm not going to lie. I am getting someone who you may not be in contact with. This person may not be in your life anymore. Heavy energy on family. Could be siblings or parents or an estranged parent. If your parents have passed away and you did not pass away on good terms, it's your parent from the other side. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting too many energies. For some of you, it's like an old friend, but I'm not getting the friend one as strongly. I'm getting it's more so family that you could be estranged to, or a family that has passed away. I'm getting as someone that you didn't part on good terms with. Okay. Yeah, it's someone you didn't part. It feels so heavily on family and a little bit on friends, but it could, for a very 2% of you, could be a lover. But I'm getting more so the family unit because of the 10 of Cups and the 4 of stability. That's what I said, the 4 of stability, the 4 of Pentacles, which makes me think of stability. Like we're a family, we're locked in, through thick and thin, even if it is toxic. But we have forgiveness. So someone is praying for forgiveness because this person could have hurt you. I say hurted you. Okay, this sounds like a very young life. So it does make me think of family, if I'm going to be honest with you, because it makes me think of parents or someone who you've grown up with that knew you before you could even talk. Okay, because I heard hurted you. This hurted me, and I'm stuttering and I'm talking like a child. So we do have childhood and memories. So this is someone from deep in your childhood for a lot of you. These people are stalking you and they kind of feel guilty because maybe these people didn't put your needs first. You guys could have trigger warning. You guys could have a lot of childhood trauma, whether you've processed it or not. And I know that's not easy to say, but it's making me feel really nervous. Like it's making me feel like a lot of built up tension. And I'm getting overwhelmed sense of like wanting to cry all of a sudden. And I'm so sorry if this is your story, because like with me personally, like I can't relate to I have my own trauma, but I can't relate to people who talk about my parents abused me kind of trauma. My parents, I don't have that sort of trauma. Unfortunately, I can't relate. But I feel that energy. So it's like I'm an empath because I'm feeling you guys. For those of you who have that sort of disconnect from your parents, it's making me feel like a lot of built up tension that wants to come out. I'm feeling it in my throat. I'm feeling it in my chest. I'm feeling it in my hands. I'm in my back. And it's making me feel overwhelmed. It's making me want to cry. So if you do have a childhood trauma involving your parents or a parent, I'm very, very sorry. It's giving that energy of family mostly, okay? And these people are praying for forgiveness because maybe these people are aware that they may have left you with some scars, whether it's physical or emotional, mental. They realize they were not good to you during childhood. If there was abuse, I'm very sorry. I'm getting these people are praying for forgiveness. For some of you, I'm not gonna lie, some of these people, I'm feeling something in my teeth all of a sudden. And it's like not even in my teeth, but like just around. Okay. I don't know if any of these people had like a tooth problem. I don't know. But I'm getting like some of these people could be, if you're not in separation, you don't know what's going on in their life. Some of them could be suffering with their health and maybe on the verge of passing away, like they're getting very old, is giving more of parents. And they need your forgiveness, okay? There's something that they are learning about you, and they're realizing that I'm getting a lot of these people in terms of family, they didn't get the therapy, like they didn't believe in therapy, they didn't seek therapy, they knew that they needed therapy, but they were a bit too stubborn, maybe because of the generation. But these people are realizing that their stubbornness hasn't got them very far, and they want to be able to put you first, and they wish that they were more empathetic, sympathetic. They wish that they were able to put your needs like of importance instead of dismissing you. Because 4 and 3 is 7, which is all about learning. These people are learning that they were very selfish and they should have put your needs there. If this is a love interest, like I'm getting for only like 2% of you guys, like this person's really begging for your forgiveness and they want to pray to God because they feel really bad about the way they treated you. But it's mostly family, like stability, and I'm getting this family feel like they didn't support you when they needed to support you. They were not there for you when they need, like they feel like you are a phoenix that's risen above the ashes. Like you've had to do things all by yourself and be independent. Some of you guys had to leave home at a young age. They realized they should have supported you and put your needs first, but instead they were being a bit selfish. Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting a sad energy, because I'm now hearing sad songs. I'm hearing, go ahead and break my heart again. Leave me wondering why the hell I ever let you in. Someone feels heartbroken, and I don't know if it's you guys that felt pain from these people. For some of you, they've seen the light, like they realize their mistakes, and they're still stalking. If you have something online, like they watch you, but they want to fix it. We have the key. Let the answer come. Like they do want to fix something and become a happy family again. For some of you, could have a child with this person, so it could be the father of your children or child, or the mother of your children or child, and they want to be a family again. They want to be a unit again, and they realize that they really messed up the family dynamics. And that's due to their own childhood problems, but they didn't get the healing. And if you guys are wanting to reestablish your family again, whether it's the family you created or the family you come from, Spirit's ask you to have trust in yourself, trust in God that anything is possible. For some of you, you just could have like childhood trauma where some of you may want a close connection with your mom, or your dad, and it's like, because of how they are, they could be very dismissive. They don't want to take accountability, but now they're praying to God for forgiveness and we're hoping that they could repair your connection, but they still may be a little bit prideful. But Spirit is asking you, because we do have share your song, frequency of sound, is to be vulnerable, whether it's to them or if it's just to God. Like if you believe in God, like to pray to God and just release and cry, let it all out, journal it all out, or seek therapy, talk to a friend. Don't hold it in, pal, too, because I'm getting these people are praying for forgiveness, but they're also praying to repair your bond. Can we clarify this? Will Okra Elder, share your song. Yeah, the Fool card is just like they just say what's on their mind. They live life in a way where they're not thinking about the consequences. They're thinking about what is best for them. That the Fool is not thinking about, oh, I need to be cautious. If I say this, it's gonna be held against me, or I should look smart, or I should look tough. They just go and live their life freely. So you're being asked to just be open and honest about how you feel if these people do try to approach you. Okay, don't hold back. This 9 of Wands, you may feel inclined to hold back, but you're being asked to let it loose. Yeah, move forward, revisit this, like give this a second chance if this is something that you can actually trust. If you trust these people who are praying for you and you feel like they're changed, and you want a connection with them, you want to bridge something with them, then trust that is definitely possible. There's nothing impossible. Okay, but yeah, that was very, very heavy, because I'm getting these people want to make things right with the Justice card. Okay, I'm going to move on to pile 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That was very heavy, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if this resonated. I don't know how to feel about such things. But yeah, that was a very specific message for someone out there. Okay, pile 3. 25 minutes and 52 seconds. You guys chose called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. Okay. We have 18, step away from the crowd. 1 is a number of independence, new portals, new beginnings, and 8 is all about abundance. When you add them together, you get 9, which is all about endings. And we have step away from the crowd. We have yes. I'm taking this yes as a confirmation. So if whatever person came to mind, or if you get an inkling that, oh, I think is this kind of person, I think is it, then you're right. Trust your intuition. We have heartfelt, may your heart guide you. We have the rooster and the sunflower, which is communication. Gemini energy or Virgo energy there. We have kintsugi. We have they love you. We have they have a crush on you. So I'm getting 2 different energies here. We have the 3 of Cups and we have the Empress. Now, I did mention in pile 1 and pile 2 that, you know, just because the title is who is praying for you, it doesn't mean that like someone's just like, oh, I hope that pile 3 is having a great time in life. Like sometimes people are praying for you. Some people are praying against you. Some people are praying to be in your life. Okay. But 1 and 2 are very different energies from each other. So with 3, I'm getting also a difference in vibe. I'm getting 2 energies. One of you, your mother, is praying for you, because we usually have an Empress or a woman who's pregnant, okay, or has a child, so, some sort of like mother figure, okay, auntie, grandma, whatever it may be, even like just anyone, even people who are not actually directly related to you, but it's just like a motherly figure. This person is praying for you, okay? For a lot of you, it is your mother. They love you, of course, as mothers should, right? I would hope so, okay? She's praying for you. She's hoping that you find peace, longevity. I feel like if you guys are far apart from each other, you know how that goes as adult life. Your mother is hoping that you communicate more. They want to be closer to you. They're just praying for you because that's just part of their daily routine. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's not even any like backstory or like, you know. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of energy around. You guys, pile 3, you might isolate yourselves a lot. You may not be the most social kind of people. Like, you may like to keep to yourself a lot. You may be very introverted. And 1 energy is coming up as your mother's praying for you because she kind of wishes that you guys are a bit closer, or that you would talk to her more. She kind of misses your energy, and she's just praying for you in general. Like, this is just part of her daily routine. And how lucky and how blessed you are to have that, you know, because like a prayerful mother, like anyone praying for you with love, every day, and they just make that part of their routine. It's not something that like they don't have to wait for calamity to befall them to pray for you. Like they just genuinely love you is a really, really big blessing within itself. So consider yourself very lucky, okay, and very blessed. So yeah, it's a mother figure praying for you. I'm getting another energy of someone who's praying to God about you. So with this Three of Cups energy, it could be a friend, but I'm also getting a crush or a friend who has a secret crush on you. They're kind of praying that you'd like them back, like kind of like, oh my God, like dear God, like may you please give me a sign that pile 3 likes me so I can ask pile 3 out. May you please make pile 3 accept my love offer, like whatever it may be. Okay, I'm getting it's cute. Can I clarify this Three of Cups further? Yeah, we have the Star card, which is like a healing, and it is hope. Okay, the Temperance, yeah, so this is like putting things into the hands of God. It's kind of like being very calm, cool, collected. And then we have the Two of Wands. It's like praying to make sure something goes in one different way. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm getting like someone has a crush on you, right? Someone really likes you and they're kind of hoping that you're the one for them. Like, oh my God, like before I tell this person, I feel like, give me a sign that this person's the one for me. Because this person really likes you. We do have Kintsugi. So I'm getting this is an energy of like, you know when someone has been through a lot and this person just wants to be the one to mend your heart. I mean, we do have the Star card, which is a healing energy as well. This person could be aware of what you've gone through and they want to be the one that nurses your wounds. This reminds me of a Bollywood film that I watched ages ago. You know what? Films and music can be so dangerous, and I hate to be one of those religious people, but in my experience, sometimes when I've watched things or listened to things, they've manifested in my life, and yet it wasn't even about me. Like, say for example, I watched this Bollywood movie. I think it was called Kiana. I don't know. It's in Hindi, so I don't know, and I don't speak Hindi, but I just watch stuff in Hindi with English subtitles. But basically, the main character is Preeti, I think, and that's the real actress's name, but I don't know what her actual actor name in the movie is. It's a very old movie. It's like from like the 70s, right? And basically she has a guy best friend. The guy best friend has a crush on her. Like he always hopes that one day like he can just ask for a hand in marriage and they'll get married. But she goes to university and she meets a bad boy. It's always the bad boys, isn't it? And she falls in love with the bad boy and she ends up pregnant before marriage. And that's like a big taboo. And he's just like, okay, I'll marry her, but then I'll divorce her later, sort of thing. And she, like, her parents are like, maybe you should get rid of it. And she's like, no, I don't want to get rid of my baby. Like, this is my baby. And everyone starts taunting her at the university and making her feel small and bad. And she's like, what, like 18 when she's pregnant? Like, she's like young. And she fell in love. It wasn't like a case of like she's going around sleeping around. Like she's just a really good girl. She just happened to fall in love with someone, and this person is a player, right? So then she keeps her baby despite being taunted and abused by everyone and just, made fun of. Sorry, my son is distracting me. I can hear him in the background. Yeah, no, like she keeps her baby. And she no longer cares about the player. Like, I don't care about my reputation. Like, you don't have to pity marry me. Like, I don't care anymore, and then she just makes peace with that. And then her best friend, who's loved her through thick and thin, wants to marry her instead and wants to take care of the baby. And now all of a sudden, like, the player wants to be in the life and wants to be close. And they're just like, nah, like, you didn't want me then, so why'd you want me now, sort of thing. And then everything just works out in the end. She ends up happily married to her best friend and everything is peaches and cream. I mean, the dilemma was her parents did disown her briefly, but then they were thinking, like, what are we doing? Like, this is our daughter. Like, we love her no matter what. Like, this is not how family is meant to be. Because she ends up being temporarily homeless. And then they realize, like, yeah, everything works out in the end and the family love her again and whatnot. But the point is, I brought that up. I went off on a tangent. I'm so sorry. I've lost track of why I even brought that story up. Oh yeah, it's because I was saying sometimes when I'm talking about something, I watched that movie when I was like young, And then that became similar to my story. I ended up falling in love with the wrong person, and I also got pregnant during university. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was just watching this movie. How the hell did this happen to me? Do you see what I'm saying? But I'm getting, because of things like that, right? Kintsugi is all about making mistakes, going through things in life that are troublesome, and it doesn't make you, it's not made to make you look like you are a black sheep, or there's something wrong with you, or you're no longer worthy. It's, you have become even more beautiful because of the challenges you've gone through and the ways you've developed a way to overcome them every single time. And I'm getting like this crush energy and this friend like energy is someone who may have witnessed what you've gone through, and they find you absolutely beautiful regardless of what you've gone through, and they want to be there for you, to heal you, to love you, to care for you. But they're kind of hoping, like, are you the one for them? Like, would you be open to that? For some of you it's just your friend, but like they just have secret feelings for you, and they're kind of hoping that maybe like you should, like, God sends them a sign that maybe like they should approach you. We clarify Kintsugi. Yeah, I feel like this person's worried that you won't like them because they accept you as you are. But you may be someone with high standards, so they're kind of hoping, like, God, like, could you please, like, show me a sign that this is the connection for me, you know? Yeah, yeah. Because we have heartfelt, like, whoever's praying for you, the second energy I'm referring to, wants something stronger with you. They're kind of asking God to bless their connection with you, or their potential connection with you, and asking God to send them signs that this is a relationship for them. Yeah. But for the first energy, when it comes to your mother, they kind of hope that you had more communication. Yeah, but we do have step away from the crowd, which is part of your advice. So it's kind of like saying, pay attention to what energizes you and what doesn't, because I'm getting this is your advice, because you could be a lot of people praying for you to get close to them, or for you to like send them signs that you're the one for them. But maybe you've gone through a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurt, and it's started to become harder to decipher who is for you and who isn't. So you're being asked to step away and see who's genuine, and you're being asked to really reflect and think, okay, who is going to be an asset to my life, who's going to help benefit me to become the best version of myself, and who is just going to drag me down. Okay. So some of you guys could have been a bit like just on your own most of the times, working on your finances, working on yourself, and you're putting an ending to anything that doesn't align with you. So you're being asked to focus on what aligns with you. So it doesn't matter how many people like you, Power 3. If someone's not aligned for you, you're being asked to just pay attention to that. But we do have a yes here. So this is a confirmation that anyone that you had in mind, or anyone that you had an inkling that would do this, is most likely that person. Yeah, but we have called soul gifts training. It's time to step up. So this is giving more career based orientated. If you guys wanted confirmation whether you'd be successful in your endeavors, this is also a yes. And I'm just getting your mom is praying for your success, and this person's praying for your connection or potential connection, because they have a crush on you. Okay, they're kind of hoping that you are the one for them. And if you are talking to someone, they're kind of hoping that you don't break their heart. They're praying that you're really like the one that they're meant to be with, and that you don't break their heart. Because someone could be feeling a little bit confused, okay? Yeah. Step away from the crowd could also say, like, you're meant to do something in this world that's very unique and not like anyone else. So don't compare yourself to anyone else. Go on this journey by yourself, and just basically just grind, okay, and believe in yourself. You're meant to be unconventional. You're meant to do things your own way, okay? And maybe you have, people that you love are supporting you in that. Maybe even your crush may be aware of this, and they're hoping things work out for you. They're rooting for you. But that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna end that one there. I'm gonna move on to the last pile, which is pile 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Pile 4, 38 minutes and 21 seconds. You guys chose lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Okay. As I said in all the other piles, sometimes when people are praying for you, they could be praying for you. or against you, or just including you in their own sort of life. It just depends. So I'm open to seeing what sort of energies. I feel like every pile has been vaguely like different. Okay, we have it's not an emergency. We have 16. So 1 is all about new beginnings, new portals, and 6 is all about balance and reciprocity, but add them together is 7, which is learning. But this is, it's not an emergency, we're in reversed. Okay, so I'll see why it's in reversed. We have not the right time. We have miracle, may a miracle come to you. I'm hearing It's Not Enough by Avril Lavigne. It's not enough, it's not enough. I haven't heard that song since I was 12. So the fact that that's coming up, I take it as a message. Maybe there's some messages for you in that song. Okay, we had the salamander and the black pepper, which is inspiration. We have synthesis. We have signs and synchronicities. It's not enough, it's not enough. What's the next line? To get me what it is I want. It's not enough, it's not enough. This could be you guys' energy. Like maybe you've upped your standards and you're like, sometimes when it comes to people, it's like, it's not enough to just say, oh, okay, I love you. Like it needs to be followed up with action. Yeah. Very random. I'm getting a tingly sensation in my crown chakra, and I don't know why. I don't know if that has significance to your pile or if it's just happening randomly. You guys could be very tapped in. Okay, we have lonely. We have I'm sorry. In the back of lonely, we do have February as well, so this person could be born in February for some of you. But we have I'm sorry. We have the Queen of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, water energy. Then we have King of Cups. Oh, the King and the Queen. Okay. For some of you, it could be your parents, or it could be a couple situation. It could be you and another person. And then we have fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the 7 of Wands. Who is this person? Because we have I'm sorry. So someone could be praying, again, similar to Pile 2 for forgiveness or a second chance. Okay, when I said I want more, I got no more. Okay. Very random. It's making me feel very nostalgic. It's making me think I'm 12/13 again. I don't know why. Okay, so this person could be feeling quite lonely. Okay. Signs and synchronicity. So you could be getting signs and synchronicities about this person. There's someone who's heavily in your energy field, just thinking about you, praying for a second chance. Even if, okay, guys, if you want someone back, even if you want them back, it's not the right time. Spirit is saying it's not the right time to talk to this person. They come into your life, bro, they're just going to mess it up, okay? Because it's not the right time. Either not the right person or not the right time, okay? I want to clarify synthesis. Because when I think of, when I think of synthesis, it makes you think of wanting to make something happen. Someone is praying to make something happen, and it's a miracle with you. What's this miracle? Page of Cups. Someone wants the opportunity to explain themselves, apologize. Can you clarify this miracle further? Yeah, okay. Someone wants to marry you, okay, with this 4 of Wands. Or be in a stable, committed relationship. But the Tower card is all about sudden change. Like someone wants a brand new start again. Someone may want to get back together with you and be united again. Can we clarify this 7 of Wands energy? Okay, all right. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Someone wants a second chance. Someone wants to become stable with you. But it's just not the right time. If you want this person back, it's not the right time. But this is what someone wants. They're feeling very inspired to come towards you because this person may see you as the one for them. But they realize that maybe at the time they've ruined this connection. Maybe they felt like they didn't have enough finances, or maybe they felt like they were not in the right headspace. Or maybe this person didn't appreciate you, but now they realize, no, I want to come back in. Can you clarify synthesis? What do they want to make happen? Yeah, this person's trying to manifest you, pray for you. They're going to do everything under the book to try and want you back. They're hoping for a miracle, and it would be considered a miracle because you may not want them back, or there's been too much distance, or too much time has passed. Okay, but you could be getting signs about them, or they're getting signs about you, but they're praying to God for a second chance. This person could be feeling lonely, and they could be born in February. Even if they're not born in February, they just could be feeling lonely. Even if this is someone who's moved on to someone else, they still feel very lonely, even though they're with that person because they're thinking about you. There's someone who wants to apologize. They want the opportunity to earn your forgiveness and start all over again, or just earn your forgiveness, okay? Can we clarify the King and the Queen of Cups? There's someone who wants to partner up with you. Someone has hope. I'm getting power couple. Someone has hope that they can be with you again. Even if you're not a water sign, like, it's just giving this energy of being emotionally maybe this person was emotionally unavailable, but it's giving the energy of being emotionally available to each other, being comfortable in that vulnerability, deepening a connection between two people. I feel like a beautiful, successful relationship can only be made when two people are open to being vulnerable and opening to trusting each other and really diving in deep, like becoming each other's best friend and lover, you know? Once there's a lack of trust, a fear of vulnerability, it's very hard to develop anything deep. And this person wants something that has emotional depth, because I realize you are the type of person they could have had that with. They could be with someone right now where they just don't get that vibe with. This person could have chose lust over love. For some of you, this person's not even with a person, but they're just feeling very lonely and they're thinking about you, realizing that they fumbled. We clarify it's not an emergency reverse, because one is all about being by yourself, but 6 is all about balance and reciprocity. So maybe you guys may be single, but you feel very balanced on your own, but 6 and 1 together is 7. So you could be learning a lot by being by yourself. But what's this? It's not an emergency in reverse. Oh, okay. We have the 5 of Swords. So you could have something about this person's energy kind of left you off balance. And you realize you gain solace and comfortability by yourself. Like you realize that when you are on your own, you feel a lot more stable. When you are on your own, you realize you're not having to deal with people who you're arguing with 24/7 or having mental conflict with all the time. People who may gaslight you or just weaponize you or just be secret enemies towards you. And you may have welcomed people into your life thinking that everybody was genuine, because if this is upright, it's like, it's not an emergency, it's like, it's not that deep, you know, good vibes, it's not that deep. This person may have their challenges, but we can overcome it. But when it's reversed, it's like, no, like, if it means protecting your peace, it's like, it is an emergency. Keeping yourself at a distance from some people is an emergency. It is something that you should take with high level of importance. If you're single and you're wondering why, like, this is the time to be single. It is not the right time to enter a love situation. I don't care who's missing you. They can mother freaking wait, okay? Because if it was upright, it's like, okay, it's not that deep, but it's not. It is an emergency. Upright is like, it's not an emergency, but it is. These people will play with your mind. They will conflict you, and this person is praying for forgiveness and praying for a second chance with you. Don't let God answer that prayer. Because, bruh, it doesn't matter if someone's praying for you, like, bruh, you can pray for someone and still go back and do the same ish, okay? It's like, it reminds me of my childhood. Like, whenever me and my sister would fight, I'd feel guilty. And I'm like, dear God, I am so sorry for beating my sister's ass. I am so sorry for fighting with her. You think I didn't go fight again? Like, bro, within the same hour of making that prayer, we're scrapping, okay? So it's just like, some people can pray for something, but that doesn't mean they're going to be consistent. Doesn't mean they even deserve it, you know? But your advice, we have lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So if something is not in alignment for you, baby, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. If it's not aligned for you, you got to let it go. So it doesn't matter if this person's praying for you. That's cute. That's sweet. That's nice. But that doesn't mean every prayer needs to be answered, especially if this person's not willing to change, okay? Because I initially would have thought, okay, that's cute. That's sweet. This person's sorry. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes. But looking at this card and this card is kind of letting me know, okay, and we also have it's not the right time. So even if this person feels like they're being sincere, they haven't fully changed. They will revert back to doing the same things if you let them in at the wrong time. But that's if you want to let them in. You don't have to. But it's the wrong time to let any love in right now. Like, it makes me think of Gypsy Rose. Like, you can't take me down. I'm on a high right now. You know, it's like, you can't, like, you guys, you need to be focused on yourself right now, because people are going to take you off track. And then it will become an emergency, okay? You've worked so hard. You are too smart to put yourself back in a situation that's going to drain you, okay? So you're being asked to, like, lifting the veil. Anything that is not aligned for you, you're being protected from, okay? And that's God protecting you, okay? So it doesn't matter if this person's praying for you. Doesn't mean God wants to answer it. Him or her, okay? But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. For some of you, this person may not even pray. Their version of praying is just like internally hoping or manifesting through affirmations or whatever. But that's what I'm getting. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, it's only £2.99. Thank you guys. Bye.